The world of daytime television is mourning the loss of a beloved figure. Tristan Rogers, the Australian actor who became a household name as Robert Scorpio on General Hospital, has died at the age of 79. The actor's manager confirmed that Rogers passed away on the morning of August 15, 2025, after a battle with lung cancer. Though he was diagnosed only weeks before his passing, the news of his illness had deeply shaken his fans, many of whom had grown up watching him bring to life one of the soap world's most iconic characters. Rogers first joined General Hospital in 1980. What was initially intended to be a short-term role soon became one of the show's defining characters. As secret agent Robert Scorpio, he was central to countless major storylines, including the legendary Luke and Laura wedding in 1981, an episode that remains one of the most watched events in soap opera history. His sharp wit, commanding presence, and undeniable chemistry with the cast made him a fan favorite almost instantly. Even after his character was presumed dead in the early 1990s, Rogers' popularity ensured his return to the canvas time and again. He reprised the role of Robert Scorpio on multiple occasions, appearing in General Hospital spin-offs and special episodes over the decades. His final appearances on the soap were earlier this year, marking more than 4 decades of contributions to the show. Beyond General Hospital, Rogers also had a successful career outside of Port Charles. He appeared in other soap operas, including The Young and the Restless and The Bold and the Beautiful. His voice acting work included a role in Disney's The Rescuers Down Under, and he even took home a Daytime Emmy Award for his performance in the Amazon series Studio City. With his versatility and passion for acting, Rogers carved out a legacy that stretched far beyond a single role. His death has sparked an outpouring of grief and tributes from fans and colleagues alike. General Hospital executive producer Frank Valentini remembered him as a one-of-a-kind talent who could never truly be replaced. Castmates and friends also flooded social media with messages honoring his kindness, professionalism, and the warmth he shared both on and off the screen. Fans, meanwhile, have been sharing clips of his most memorable scenes, ensuring that his legacy will continue to be celebrated for generations to come. Born in Melbourne, Australia in 1946, Rogers made his way to Hollywood in the late 1970s, eventually finding his breakthrough with General Hospital. His journey from a young Australian actor to a staple of American daytime television inspired countless aspiring performers. Despite his fame, he was known to be approachable, funny, and generous with fans, often engaging with them online and at events. Rogers leaves behind his wife, Teresa Parkerson, his children, Sarah Jane and Cale, and a grandchild. His family has asked for privacy during this difficult time, though they express gratitude for the overwhelming support from the public. Plans for a funeral service and memorial are currently underway, and updates are expected in the coming days. For now, those who loved Tristan Rogers, whether personally or through the screen, are left with the memory of a man whose career spanned decades and whose impact will never fade. He was not just Robert Scorpio. He was a cornerstone of daytime drama and a reminder of the power of storytelling to connect people across generations. As fans mourn his passing, they also celebrate the extraordinary life he lived and the unforgettable mark he left on television history. Tristan Rogers' journey into the world of entertainment began in Australia, where he was born in 1946. His early years were spent pursuing roles in television and film before he eventually found his way to the United States. In 1980, fate introduced him to a role that would define his career and immortalize his name in the history of American soap operas, Robert Scorpio on General Hospital. Initially intended to be a short-term character, Robert Scorpio quickly captivated audiences with his suave demeanor, intelligence, and quick wit. Within months, Rogers had established himself as a leading man, and Scorpio became an integral part of the show's ongoing narrative. His presence was especially felt during the show's golden era in the early 1980s, when General Hospital reached unprecedented levels of popularity and cultural influence. One of Rogers' most significant moments came during the famous 1981 wedding of Luke and Laura, which attracted over 30 million viewers and remains the most-watched soap opera episode of all time. Standing alongside the couple as a trusted friend and protector, Robert Scorpio cemented his role in television history. Like many soap opera characters, Robert Scorpio was never truly gone, even after his supposed death in 1992. Rogers' popularity ensured that his character made multiple comebacks over the decades. He returned in spirit form in 1995, then reprised the role in 2006, 2008, and again in the 2010s. His most recent appearances came shortly before his passing, giving fans a bittersweet farewell to the character they had adored for over 4 decades. These returns weren't just about nostalgia. They were celebrations of an actor whose charisma never waned and whose presence continued to draw audiences back to the show. Rogers managed to keep Scorpio fresh and relevant even as storylines shifted. Generations of viewers changed, and daytime television itself evolved. Though General Hospital was his most iconic project, Rogers' career extended far beyond Port Charles. He took on roles in other soap operas, including The Young and the Restless and The Bold and the Beautiful. He also lent his voice to Disney's The Rescuers Down Under, voicing the character Jake, which introduced him to a younger audience outside the soap opera world. His talent was formally recognized when he won a Daytime Emmy Award for his work in Amazon's Studio City, proving his ability to adapt to modern projects while maintaining the authenticity that made him a fan favorite. Rogers' career showed his versatility, whether as a suave secret agent, a soap patriarch, or a voice actor in family films. He delivered with heart and professionalism. In July 2025, Rogers' representatives confirmed that he had been diagnosed with lung cancer. Despite the devastating news, his fans rallied around him, offering support, prayers, and love. The announcement came as a shock, especially as Rogers had never been a smoker. Sadly, his health declined quickly, and he passed away on August 15, 2025, at the age of 79. His manager, Meryl Sudak, shared the heartbreaking update, noting his gratitude for the fans who had stood by him throughout his career. The news sent shockwaves across the entertainment industry, with colleagues, friends, and fans expressing their grief and sharing cherished memories of their time with him. The response to Rogers' passing has been overwhelming. General Hospital executive producer Frank Valentini described him as irreplaceable, saying, "The entire General Hospital family is heartbroken to hear of Tristan Rogers' passing. Tristan was a one-of-a-kind talent and will be greatly missed. May he rest in peace." Longtime castmates also paid tribute, many remembering his humor, generosity, and unwavering dedication to his craft. Fans took to social media, posting clips of his most memorable scenes and sharing stories of meeting him at fan events. For many, Rogers wasn't just an actor, but a friend who had been part of their lives for decades. Away from the screen, Rogers lived a full and meaningful life. He is survived by his wife, Teresa Parkerson, their 2 children, Sarah Jane and Cale, and a grandchild. Despite the demands of his career, Rogers prioritized his family, often speaking with pride about his loved ones. His Australian roots remained important to him, even as he built a life and career in the United States. Fans admired not only his talent but also his grounded nature, his willingness to engage openly with the public, and his infectious sense of humor. Funeral arrangements for Rogers are currently underway, with updates expected in the coming days. His family has requested privacy as they navigate this difficult time, but have expressed their gratitude for the outpouring of love from around the world. It is expected that colleagues and friends from the soap opera community will gather to honor him, while fans will also find ways to celebrate his memory. Whether through on-air tributes on General Hospital, memorial events, or fan-led vigils, Tristan Rogers' farewell will undoubtedly be as impactful as his life. His presence touched not just those he worked with, but millions of viewers who welcomed him into their homes daily. The passing of Tristan Rogers marks the end of an era in daytime television. Yet his legacy will live on. Through Robert Scorpio, he became a symbol of bravery, loyalty, and charm. Through his broader body of work, he demonstrated the resilience and adaptability of a true artist. And through his interactions with fans, he showed humility and appreciation, never forgetting the people who helped sustain his career for more than 40 years. For the soap opera community, his death is a profound loss, but it is also a reminder of the power of storytelling and the enduring connection between actors and audiences. Tristan Rogers' name will forever be synonymous with General Hospital and with the golden age of daytime drama. As the curtain falls on his extraordinary life, the world remembers not just an actor, but a man whose work brought joy, excitement, and comfort to millions. His memory will continue to shine brightly, reminding us all of the lasting impact one person can have on generations.